Okay guys, so first what I'm going to do is stir out with this here acrylic drawer. This will be my first one that I go through. I'm just going to go drawer to drawer. I'm not going to really do swatches or anything like that, but I just want to show you my collection. Today in this video, I will be showing you about 50% of my collection. Excuse me. I will have to do a part 2 to show you the rest. Okay, digging into the first drawer here, this is one of my highlighter drawers, and in this drawer I have my highlighters that I like to think of as my go-to highlighters. I have the highlighter here by Vintage. This is what it looks like. I have one here by Makeup Revolution and another Makeup Revolution highlighter. And here's another one. This one is in the shade Platinum, and then I have it in gold. I also have two Wet n Wild highlighters here. This is from their Zodiac collection. And my favorite Wet n Wild highlighters, I have about 6 of these, but these are my backups. These are the Wet n Wild Gold Bars. If you see this, I would definitely pick it up because that is a very good highlighter, especially for the price. And then I have some loose highlighters here from the brand Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I have all of their highlighters, and they're just loose highlighters. These are all from the brand Give Me Glow. I have it in Cinnamon, Rose, Starburst, Baby Doll, Warm Lights. Next I have the Fenty highlighter and another Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I have a Chanel highlighter here. This was a gift from my husband when he went to Paris. And Laura Mercier highlighter here. This is one of my go-to highlighters. I love this highlighter. And then I have two highlighters by Makeup Obsession. That's the new brand everyone is going crazy over, that is in Target, but I've actually been buying them for quite some time on the Makeup Revolution website. I have my Ambreezy highlighter here. I don't know, yeah, the Ambreezy highlighter. Everyone has that. I think I have a backup of that in here too. And then I have a ton of Wet n Wild highlighters. This is actually a Makeup Revolution highlighter too. They're Shimmer Brick. And then some more highlighters from Wet n Wild. I have a Lorac Tantalizer mini highlighter here. And I have a highlighter by Blinkin' Pretty. It's a loose pigment. I have that, and then I have Betsy Girl Donut Glaze. I actually just hauled that in one of my videos. I didn't use it yet. And then I have Pretty Vulgar highlighter here in the shade Shimmering Swan. Didn't use that yet either. And then I have two liquid highlighters. I really don't hoard liquid products, so I have one that's high end. This one is really glittery, and then I have the Mega Glow by Wet n Wild, which is only $5, and it's nice. I have two Becca highlighters here, and Ofra Rodeo Drive. Everyone's seen this. I have that, and then I have a Strange New Worlds highlighter by MAC and the Nude Essence highlighter. We have that. Sorry if my light is reflecting off some of these products. And then I have my MAC Skin Perfecting highlighter here. Next, I will be going in this drawer here. I'm actually going to pull it out and show you. I have just a different array of bronzers and blushes. I have the e.l.f. blush in Mellow Mauve, another e.l.f. blush, and I have 3 mini Too Faced bronzers here, and I have the blush from Physicians Formula, the Butter Bronzers collection, and I have a Juvia's Place blush here, and Bella. I have, this is actually a trio from ABH blush, and I have a Sleek Cosmetics blush. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, Sleek's Cosmetic. I love orange terracotta blushes and also like mauve color blushes. I have here another trio in Pink Passion by ABH, and one of my favorite blushes is by Too Faced, the Papa Don't Peach collection. I have a NYX blush here. I haven't used this. I actually should put that aside so I get to use it. This is another one of my favorite blushes by the Note Cosmetics. Sorry about the noise. Note Cosmetics. This is gorgeous if you like orange tone blushes. I have Maybelline Tea Rose blush. I also have, what else do I have here? I have a MAC bronzer, another MAC bronzer, Too Faced Chocolate bronzer, and then another Too Faced Chocolate bronzer. These are in 2 different shades. What else? Beauty Benefits. This brand is at the Dollar Tree. This bronzer is really a good bronzer. I have a highlighter in here by Hard Candy. I don't know why. And then I have Illuminating Face Powder by Milani. This fits more like a blush, so that's why it's in here. I have another Milani blush in Romantic Rose. And this is a bronzer by the brand Sugar, one of my favorite bronzers by MAC, the Matte Bronze and Rimmel bronzer here. And then I have a bronzer by the brand, I didn't know, Physicians Formula. Okay, I'm sorry. And then 2 bronzers by The Balm. And here, this is a dual finish bronzer. This is actually my finishing powder, face powder that I use, but it's actually a bronzer. And that's what it looks like. I use that all the time in my videos. And this is actually another highlighter. I don't know why it's in that drawer. And I have a blush by Milani and Berry Amore. Another blush, I don't remember where I got this from. I think Ross. Then I have a loose blush here by Studio Makeup. And then I have a Too Faced blush in How Deep Is Your Love. And an e.l.f. highlighter. Again, my highlighters are all over. And this is another highlighter that I got from Ross. And let's see. I have a blush here by Tarte. And of course, another blush by Tarte in the Style Party. And Laura Geller, I actually never used this. Laura Geller blush here, this is pretty. In Tropic Hues. And then a Too Faced blush there. And then I have this is an eyeshadow, actually a single called Boho, but it's actually like a mauve color, so I will be using it as a blush. Got that all in there successfully. Now we're gonna go through this drawer. I did just call myself organizing my makeup, so bear with me. This is what it's looking like for now. Let me just tilt my camera down some so I don't have to pick everything up. Perfect. Okay. Here I have 3 highlighters. Again, my highlighters are like all over because I have so many. This is by the brand LA Colors. If you see these, I would definitely pick them up. You have Flashing Pink, Champagne, and Gleaming Goddess. Gleaming Goddess is my favorite. And this is actually one of my favorite face powders by Black Radiance. As you can see, I hit pan on it. And this is just a complexion powder. Very good for setting your makeup. Here I have a blush by ABH. I've never used this. And these are my palettes by Too Faced. The chocolate bar, the peach bar, the white chocolate, one of my favorite, the chocolate gold, and the semi chocolate. Okay, I do want to get their eyeshadow palette with the dogs on it, the little puppies. I keep forgetting whenever I make a purchase to purchase that one. And then I have ABH Subculture Modern Renaissance, one of my favorite palettes. Very rarely do I ever hit pan on anything. And then I have the ABH Prism, the Sultry palette. I have the Rivera, and I have the Norbina palette. I have the ABH Cream Contour right here. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. I have the Laura Geller bronzer here. This is another one of my favorite powders to set my face with. And I have a Lorac eyeshadow palette here. And I have a Naked palette. This is actually a new one. I got rid of my older one just because it was in my collection for a while. And I still wanted to keep it in my collection and use it. And then I have the Heat palette. And then the Naked Smoky. And then Born to Run palette. And then I have Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye. And then I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Glitter. And I have a face palette in here by Wet n Wild, also one of my favorites. And I have a single shimmer here by the brand Seate. And the name of this one is, let's see if it's on here. No, it's not on here, but look at this. Okay. I would definitely pick these up. I think they're like $20 a piece. Gorgeous. And then I have some glitters from Stila here. I have one from, this is an eye topper from the brand, I don't know, I have to remember. But these are liquid glitters for your eye. And then I have an eyeshadow palette from the brand C Color. This is a dupe for Laura Lee eyeshadow palette. I would definitely pick these up if you have not yet. They work good. So I have that. The Dope is called. And then I have the Dope 2. And this is a dupe for the Manny MUA eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I have my camera too close up, but I don't want to touch it and move it. And then this is a Profusion face palette. I have that. And this is another palette from the brand C Color Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. This one is the Tropical. And then I have another highlighting palette by NYX here. And then 2 NYX eyeshadow and face palettes. Here, I'm trying not to take all of these out, but These are by Car Beauty. You could find these at Kate House. These work just as good as the Stila eyeshadows, and they're only like $5.99. I would definitely pick these up over the Stila ones, and they dry down and they don't move. I have like 6 or 7 shades of those. And then I have some of the NYX roll-on glitters. I like this if I'm going out and I want to have my body a little shimmery. Always good to have. And then I have a melt stack. I was about to start in the shade, in the style Rubbish. And I have 2, 3 Wet n Wild highlighters back here. These are some of my favorite. They're from the Fergie collection. So I have those. Okay, this next drawer is eyeshadow palettes for the most part and some of my singles. But of course, at the top is a NYX face palette. And I use that a lot. If you watch my videos, you see. And then I have an Ace Beauty eyeshadow palette. And I have a cheek palette in here that's blush by Vegas Nay. And I have a Morphe Little palette here. These are cute to just throw in your bag. And I have Kat Von D eyeshadow palette here. And then I have the dupe for it. I've been meaning to do a video for this. That might be the next video that I put out. But here it is from C Color Cosmetics. And then here is what their eyeshadow palette look like. And then here is what the Kat Von D looks like. I did some swatches and it is like spot on. And then I have my MAC eyeshadows here. Smarty Pants, Power Hungry, and Fashion Fantic, Risk Taker, and Queen Supreme. Those are all my MAC palettes. And then I have another eyeshadow palette here. I believe this is a dupe for the Kylie's palette that she had to come up around Christmas time, I believe. And this is what it looks like. Again, sorry if my light is reflecting. Here, another one of my favorite face powders is by Stila. So I have that. And I have some of my favorite. I do not buy single eyeshadows, like I said, but L'Oreal makes some of the best single pot eyeshadows. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of me swatching these. I don't know why more people don't talk about them, but Amber Rush here is like one of my go-to, and I would really pick those up if you see them. Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, you can find them all there. So I do have that. And then I have one single I got in one of my subscriptions, Rose Gold by Steve Laurent. Next, this is where I keep my foundations. I do not, let me move the camera up some. I don't like to hoard cream products. This is actually getting depotted. I use this to make my DIY ABH pomade. If you haven't seen it, I would try to link it at the bottom or in the card so you can see it. But yeah, here's just my foundations, my eyebrow stuff, my primers, and things like that. Like I said, I don't hoard cream products because I think it's disgusting to keep stuff for a very long time that is made of liquid. So I do have the e.l.f., the Maybelline, I'm shade 315, and I am tan in the e.l.f. foundation. And then I have 2 foundations here by Makeup Revolution. F10 is my shade. I could probably go up one more shade, and then I highlight with F7. I have Makeup Forever foundation here. I have some illuminating drops by Lancome. I'm almost done that. And I have foundation by the brand Believe Beauty. Very good foundation. It can be found at Family Dollar. So I'm going to put that back. And then I have a Becca foundation here. I'm in the shade Tan. And I have some e.l.f. Glow Primer Serum Drops. I have dry skin, so I always look for things that are going to help me hydrate my face before I put my foundation. I have Freedom London Eye Pomades here. Oh, I'm sorry about the noise. I have Freedom London Eye Pomades here, 2 of them, one in granite and one in chocolate. I have e.l.f. primer. I have that, and then I have the 24K Gold Primer Oil by Nikki K. This is another good one. And to get into concealer, I have Ulta Concealer, Believe Beauty, L'Oreal Infallible, and then I have Tarte Shape Tape, and then I have a Makeup Revolution. My favorite is the L'Oreal coming in first place, and then second place I have to say is the Ulta brand concealer, and then would be the Believe. This is not full coverage. I'm not a really full coverage type of girl, but this is nice. I have to get my right shade. This is not the right shade for me. This says beige, but it is quite warm and tannish. I have back here e.l.f. primer, and then I have a primer by Cover FX, and I have Essence glitter primer, and then I have Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have Pixie mascara, Lancome mascara, Tarte's mascara. I actually just cleared this out with mascaras. I only like to keep 4 or 5 mascaras, and then this is the Believe the Beauty Benefits mascara. This is $1 at Dollar Tree. I would definitely pick this up if you see it, especially if you wear falsies. This is a good mascara. Don't say I didn't tell you. You heard it here first. It's a very good mascara. And then I have some Kiss Eye Glue, and I have another foundation here, but this is actually a stick by Lancome. I have my Bobbi Brown stick, glitter glue by Too Faced, and just some face oil. I'm always adding oil to something. And then here's just a glitter liner by the brand Amon, and a Lorac primer. I'm almost done that. And then my favorite liner is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. And then I have some Duo adhesive. I'm almost done this. And one of my favorite primers is the L'Oreal Perfecting Primer. I want to show you guys something with that in a minute. I have another. And this is a liquid eyeliner by the brand Beauty Benefit at Dollar Tree. It is not a matte liner, but it is a damn good liner. I'll put it up here to swatch it. I have the Dr. Bennett Luminizer. These two are dupes. Do not buy the Dr. Bennett one. Get the e.l.f. one. They are dupes, trust me. Very good for dry skin. And then I just have like some random eye pencils in here that are $1 from the brand AOA, Shop Miss A. So I have those in there. And then I have my CoverGirl brow powder, cream to powder, and I want to show you that swatch. There's a powder, cream to powder, and I fill my eyebrows in with that on my lazy days, but Lancome has one as well, and it's a dupe for each other. They are the same exact damn thing. This one is about $24, and you can get this one for as low as $2. And that's what they both look like. They're in 2 different shades, but that's what they look like. This is CoverGirl, and this is Lancome. This one is more pigmented. And here's e.l.f. primer. I love this to use as a base because I have dry skin, and I think that works good. And here I have the Brow Girl gel. I'm almost out of that. And here, Cello brow product. This is a really good brow product with the pomade here. I'm almost finished with this. I normally keep that in my bag, but the No Problem primer by Touch and Soul. This is a great dupe for it. The e.l.f. primer, and so is the L'Oreal. These are great dupes for the Tatcha one as well. I looked the ingredients up of the Tatcha one, and they are very similar to the L'Oreal one. And let's see, what else didn't I show you? And I just have a white base in here for when I'm going in with my really colorful looks. And I have my DIY ABH in here. And like I said, I will link that video below. Now I'm going to go through the bottom drawer in this acrylic here. I'm going to try to speed through really quick. I have Glitter Storm by Ciate, and I love this. I have the NARS NARS palette, another NARS palette. I have 2 Tarte palettes here. I have the Tetris and Ipsy Game Over, the Tartlet in the Bloom palette, one of my favorites. And I have the Just Peach mattes, the Too Faced White Peach, and the Sugar Peach. And then I have the Makeup Revolution Profusion Bar. This is one of my favorites too. If you see that, pick it up. Really good. And then back here I have the Bare Minerals Invisible Light palette and 2 e.l.f. palettes. This one is blush and a contour palette. I finally have some room in these drawers. I just depotted a bunch of stuff that I donated to a nursing home for Seniors Day. And then I have the Dose Snow, Blush and Berries, Marvelous Malls, and the Sassy Cyanos. And then I have, this is also by the brand C Color, the Sundown. One of my favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes is the Gwen Stefani collaboration. I have the Moon Dust by Urban Decay Vintage Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette. And Joy, this is who that foil was by that I didn't know, that eye glitter. And that is what this looks like. I don't know if you can still get this, but this is like everything. You hear me? Everything. I said I wasn't going to do swatches, but if you see this, pick it up. It's like you need it in your life. I have 2 Bomb Palettes mattes. I have a Pony by ColourPop, Urban Decay Electric. Can you tell I love Urban Decay? One of my favorite brands, Urban Decay and Too Faced. And then Makeup Addiction. They have really good stuff too. I would like to get more from this brand. And then I have a Profusions contour palette I picked up. That's $5. Too Faced chocolate, Too Faced Christmas collection, I'm sorry. And then I have a Pure Cosmetics face palette here. This was a little too dark for me, but now that I'm getting bronzed, I should be able to use it. And then back here I have the Tarte palette that everyone was like, Icy Beach. Yeah, mine came broke, but that's what I have in there. So this drawer is not organized like I want it, but whatever. So here I have the Hello Summer by Beauty Hut Cosmetics. This is another eyeshadow palette you must have in your collections. In your collection, not your collections. Here is some swatches. I don't know if I'm even swatching it right, but there's one swatch, and then I'll dig in that one, dig in that one. And why not dig in the blue? And that's what they look like. This is from Beauty Hut Cosmetics. I will link this down below, and it's affordable. It's like $20 or so. Then in this drawer I have the Isn't It Peachy by Makeup Obsession. It's a blush. I don't even know why it's in there. By C Color I have the Juicy. This is another dupe for Kylie. One of my favorite Wet n Wilds. I have a backup here. This is Wet n Wild. And I got Color Rain, Queen of Hearts, and I have Color Rain Cheers to Beauty. And I have Kat Von D Metal here. And then I have Makeup Revolution blush. I don't know why that's in this drawer. Let me move that now. And then I have Nicole Miller Eye Artistry. You can find this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. This is so pretty. It's like $5. Okay, I have that. And then I have the Magic Pro. This is from Beauty Hut Cosmetics as well. I didn't use it yet, but that is what that looks like. And then I have Carb Beauty. I love blues. If you watch my videos, you know. So it was only right that I purchased this. I got this from IK House, but it is by Carb Beauty. And then the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette, Saint and Sinner. And then the Rude Awakening and the Badass Rude Girl. These are also from Beauty Hut Cosmetics. And then the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. I am like so OCD, so I keep mine in the bubble wrap because I don't have time for dirty eyeshadow palettes. And then I have All We Have Is Now by Makeup Obsession. This is the Tarte new brand that they're carrying. It's a sister company to Makeup Revolutions. I have my Profusion eyeshadow siennas, and then Pro Pigment here. And then this is Into the Light by Forever Luxe here. And I have the Tarte's Pro Remix. I've never used that either. I have the Too Faced Festivals. I've never used this. I have Natasha Denona palette, and this one is in, it's the Star palette right there. This is okay, but it's not worth the money. And I have the Remember Me and Cake Pop. You can find these also at Beauty Hut Cosmetics. I will, like I said, link it down below. They're only $15. And then I have the Urban Decay Elements palette. And then one of my favorite by Makeup Revolution is the Shook palette. And then I had two Juvia's Place palettes in here, the Magic and the Masquerade palette. Okay, next I'm going to go through this other acrylic. Okay, in this first drawer here are more so like mini eyeshadow palettes that I have. Let me move the camera back a little bit. Actually, I'm going to take the camera out and show you like that. Perfect. Alright, so I have the Elamar face blush in here. The Laura Lee, I never used this. It was so much going on with Laura Lee that I just was like, alright, I got that in a subscription. I have the Trolls palette. I have the Shannon and BH palette in here. I have the Estee Edit. Was a really good one. This was a Christmas palette. Came with a highlighting side, and then this side here. It's pretty. So I have that. And then I have the Artist Palette by Koki. I have another Morphe mini palette here. And then I have two Too Faced palettes, the pineapple and the raspberry. This smells so good. Two Too Faced. This is the peanut butter and the Totally Cute. We've all seen those. And then I have 3 eyeshadow palettes by Huda Beauty, the Emerald, Topaz, all that jazz. And then I have the Believe Beauty eyeshadow palette. You can find this at Family Dollars. It's $5. The entire brand is $5 or less. And I have a blush in here. I don't know why. This is by Makeup Revolution. It's pretty. Put that where it belongs. I have an e.l.f. powder in here. I normally use this to set down my concealer on my lid before I do my foundation. Put that on my table. I have a Car Beauty blush in here. I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light minis. I have all of them, so those are in here. Yeah, this one was Smoke, Sage, Rust, and Plum. Yeah, I think I have them all. And then I have 2 eyeshadow palettes by Too Faced, the Sugar Cookie and then the White Chocolate Chip. And this is by Naked Cosmetics. This is like a 3. These are very pigmented too. So I have that. Alright, so next is my backup drawer, and where I keep my lip gloss for the most part. I love lip gloss. I have a backup of the NYX eye pomade. That is good. This is, if you want to go swimming and you want your eyebrows to stay on, then get this. Get that. I have a backup of the Ambreezy highlighter, and I'm not going to go through everything in this drawer. This is just, like I said, my backup. So these are all my lip gloss that are not open for the most part. All my brow products that are not open. All my backups of my Buxom, my LA Girl, my e.l.f. Wet n Wild. All of my backup mascaras that are not open are in here. Anything that's not open, my pomades are all here. I obsess over lip gloss. As you can tell, all of these are new. So yeah. And I keep this in my collection because I like to wear my nails long, and I go in sometime and apply my shimmers or my loose pigments with those. Here's another eyeshadow palette drawer. I'm gonna try to speed through this really fast. I have 2 Huda palettes here, and here they go. I did get mine after the controversy, so I got a new batch of the one that was all jacked up. And then 3 Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. I have that one, this one, and that one. I have the Alamar eyeshadow palette. I have one by BH Cosmetics. This is the Unicorn. And I have another one by BH Cosmetics, the Royal Affair. And Tasha Denona face palette, the bronzer and all that. I have a face palette in here. The bronzer broke. My baby broke it. But here's a blush and a highlighter that don't belong in here. I have a blush by Airpose in here. I have some backups of my Juvia's palette and another backup. And then I have the BH Festivals palette in here. I have the Violet Voss palette in here. I have the Gimme Glow Cosmetics Christmas palette. And I have Betsy Gang 6 Added palette. I never used that yet. And then I have some eyelashes that are in the wrong drawer here by Beauty Hut Cosmetics. These are mink lashes. And then I have one Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette here. So here I have, like I said, lashes back here. I'm going to do a separate video of more stuff, so I'll go deep into the lashes. The Shade and Light Contour, one of my favorite. And then I have a handful of eyeshadow palettes here from the brand C Color Cosmetics, the Birthday Wish, the Unisex 3 and 2. And then I have the Sophie X palette here. This is Extra Spice. I need to use this more. So I did like it. And then I have the Morphe palette here. I don't know what palette this is, but Morphe palette, I've never used it. And then I have the Sophie X Ultra shadows here. I'll go in more so of my eyelash drawer and all that, but this video is already going to be long. I might have to do a part 2 and 3. My drawer where I keep all of my face masks. I have a bunch of them here. I have dry skin, so I'm constantly hydrating myself, especially in the summer. And I have a couple packs of the e.l.f. Line and Define tape. If you do not use these, what are you waiting for? Lifesaver. And I have here, let me lower my camera so I don't have to take everything out. Perfect. Here I have a bunch of Juvia's Place palette. I believe I have everything on their website. I might be missing about 2 or 3 things, but every eyeshadow palette they ever came out with, and their blush palettes, I have both of them. And yeah, here's another ABH cream contour, just in another shade. And I have here Makeup Forever eyeshadow palette, the Goddess Sculpting Illuminating. If you find this, I would pick it up. Look how gorgeous this is. $4.99 at Marshall's. This is another good Marshall's buy. This is the Tahara. I think I'm pronouncing that right. These are highlighters. The weight of this packaging is so luxurious. $4.99. I got mine for $4. And then you have the Mirage palette. I'm sorry. This is $10 from Target, and that's what it looks like. And I have a Profusion Metals. This one is new, but I do have one on my table that I constantly use. And every makeup collector has the Take Me to Brazil by BH. And the Nubian by Juvia's. I have the Tardis Pro here. And this one is the Carly Bibo. And this is Car Beauty Cosmetics. And this is what those shades look like. These I think are like $35 on the website. And I got it for $4.50 at Marshall. And I have a Gimme Glow Cosmetics Quad, and then a Lime Crime. That's actually my only Lime Crime product, and I've never used it. This is the side where I keep most of my sprays. As you know, I am obsessed with Giovanni Cosmetic facial sprays. This is all I could fit in my hand, but I have like 20 of these. If you see this, I would pick it up. Marshall has it for $5.99, but you can get it on their website for $9, like $9.99. If you have dry skin, don't say I didn't tell you. You need this in your life. This setting spray and primer is everything. Okay, like I was saying, the Kylie and Smashbox and Pure. I did just give away one of these on my Facebook page. Congratulations to the winner. And Beauty Hut Cosmetics Pigments. And I have Cover FX Illuminating Spray. I love the mister on this. And I have Pearl Essence Rose Water. This is another good one that you can find at Marshall's. I have Lancome Facial Oil. This is really good. I think it's like $30, but I've had it for like a year and I use it all the time. A little bit goes a long way. You do not need a lot. I have Aerospun Depotted in this container here. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. I have some small Pearl Essence in here. When I travel, I just grab that and go. And Makeup Remover by Lancome. Again, I've had this for a year and I use it a lot. About a drop or two of this will take all your makeup off your face. I have some of my smell goods I like to spray in my beauty room or on myself by Pink, the Desert Snow, the Vacay All Day, and the Good Vibes. I have another one here which is Jungle Lily, and my favorite, I'm actually on my third bottle of this, is the Sunset Crush. I have the ABH Dewy Mist, the Makeup Obsession Lighting Glow. This is nice if you're like going out and you want your body really glistening. This is nice. And then I have some Glow Oil here. And then I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Water. I actually have a lot of these too, over on the other side of my beauty room. I think I'm gonna show one more drawer in this video. I don't want this video to be long, and then like I said, we'll come back and do like a part 1, 2, or whatever. Okay, the last drawer I'm going to show, and I could promise you that this is organized, but the last drawer that I'm going to show here is mainly highlighters, and there is some like blush and maybe bronzers, but for the most part highlighters. Oh, and my powder. So I have the Believe Beauty brand. They have a powder in light medium. This was okay. The W7 Bananas Dreams. This is a good powder. I have the Lancome Translucent. I am not crazy about that at all. And my favorite powder of all time is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm a light medium, but I did mistakenly buy light as a backup, but whatever. I have a Juvia's Place highlighter here. This is also really good. There's the swatch right there. Really good highlighter. And then I have another gold bar by Makeup Revolution. This is a single eyeshadow, but I use it for my inner corner highlight or to highlight with. This is by Milani. It's Bella Chiffon. If you're a makeup lover, I'm sure you probably know. But if you like highlighting, I would pick this single up. Then you have the Milani Tantastic Face Bronzer here. Makeup Revolution Shimmer Bricks, but in a palette. And then I have Makeup Revolution Banana Powder, Wet n Wild Banana, and Wet n Wild Translucent Powder. I have a Rose Highlighter also here by Makeup Revolution. The Fetish, I don't think I ever used this. No, I don't need to use it. But Kat Von D Fetish. And then I have a Makeup Revolution Radiant Face. This is okay. It's not, I was really surprised at that not being like top notch because it's by Makeup Revolution. The Tarte Princess, I would like to see them come out with a darker version of this, but this is nice. Smells like chocolate. One of my favorite blushes and highlighter by MAC here. And that's the Select 2. Another Juvia's highlighter. This is the Heroin Glow 1, and that's what it looks like. A Wet n Wild Loose highlighter here. The Zodiac, another MAC highlighter. This is Oh Darling, my favorite highlighter. This is Maybelline Master Chrome, Makeup Obsession Dynasty. This is Mega Destiny. I said Dynasty. Mega Destiny. If you see this in Target, pick it up. Makeup Addiction, both of their highlighting palettes, 1 and 2. I have a lighter in here to light my candles in here. And then the Tarte Pro Glow, and then the Tarte Pro, the new one that they came out with. And this is the older one. I love this, but I hate that they have a cream in here with the powders. So I've been using that up, and about a year I will take that cream out if it's not used up so that I can keep my powders. And here's my favorite highlighter that I was telling you about by Wet n Wild. So I have that. Then I have a highlighter by Sleek, Freedom London Freedom London Pro Blush. I can't get that open. So that's what that looks like. This is by the same brand that is in Target. If you want more of their stuff, you can purchase it on Makeup Revolution's website. Natasha Denona and Cover Effects Face. This is blush right here by Tasha Denona. Pure Cosmetics highlighter and bronzer. This is another one people don't talk about, but you need it. Look at this. And then I'm going to dig in all 3, and that's what they look like. I don't really have any more room to swatch anything, but this is pure. This is the eyeshadow palette I did earlier, but look at that. Gorgeous. And that's by Pure Cosmetics. Let me wipe my hands, my fingers off before I get everything makeup on everything. Okay, so almost done. Fenty Beauty, Becca and Chrissy, Makeup Revolution, Profusion, another one of my favorite highlighters, and C Color Cosmetics. I don't know why I don't hear people talking about this. This is gorgeous. Blushes and highlighters, more so for tan and dark skin. And then my ABH and Donna Lauren highlighters in here. This is a primer. Makeup Revolution highlighter. And then I have ABH, 5 and Below ABH. And then I have Airspun Glow, ABH, Donna Lauren Kit, Donna Lauren, and Tracy Ellen. These are the dupes here for the Donna Lauren palettes, are the dupe for the ABH palettes. So almost done. And Peach, one of my favorite blushes and highlighters. And this right here by NARS, the Orgasm palette. I think that is all I'm going to show in this video, because the video is going to be extremely long and I don't want that. I would have to do a part 2 because I didn't really even crack the surface of my makeup in my collection. So I will definitely upload a video doing a part 2. It may have to be a part 3. I'm going to try not to do that, but do me a favor and comment some video ideas you guys would like to see me do. Also comment and let me know if you have any of these things that I have here, or any makeup that I haven't showed that you think I should try out on my channel. Again, don't forget to subscribe. There is a huge giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. When I'm close to the 1,000 mark, I will do a video showing you guys everything that is inside the giveaway. Again, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Look out for part 2 and part 3. Bye.